Hey guys, and welcome back to a new chapter. Whenever you visit a new place, you not only get to know the place, but also the version of yourself that you're becoming. And it lets you experience a lot of different feelings. It's like revisiting your past and your future self in the exact moment. And sometimes it can make you feel very lost because you're overstimulated and you're so happy that you can't think it's true, but you're also wondering if you're supposed to be here in that time and that sphere with these kind of people. And the interesting thing about us humans is that we are always so many things at once. I'm a sister, I'm a daughter, I'm an aunt, I'm a friend, and I'm a teacher. I teach kids how to ride horses and adults as well. So, for everyone, I'm gonna be a different person. I'm gonna be a different version of myself, but the thing that is the same is always me. And that's also the case when you visit a new place. Like, you are gonna be the component that makes the puzzle pieces stick together. And you take away a little part of the place if you get to go to a new place. And right now, we are living in a time that is ever changing every day, and sometimes you don't even really know where you are, not maybe physically, but mentally. And we are all thriving to find this purpose in life, and this can change too. Like, you don't get born knowing your exact path. You might have a feeling and your intuition, and maybe we have the answer for all these questions that we're constantly forcing ourselves to deal with as kids because we don't overthink. We are just very alive in the moment, and we don't question our value or the state of mind. And maybe that's our true power. I was just in Paris, and for a long time before coming to Paris, I knew I was very happy by myself in solitude and alone. I wasn't hanging with a lot of people, meeting a lot of new people. I would also say I lost a lot of friends during the past 2 years, and I was happy about it, honestly, because it made me deal with myself much more, and it made me realize who I wanted to be. And Lana Del Rey talks in her song Ride about finding your people, finding people that you would, you know, challenge and deal, and that would go with you through every adventure that is out there, and that truly support you, because I never really trusted people easily, and I never really felt safe with anyone but my horses. But I also had a problem because I had some relationships, friendships I thought that would be long lasting, and beneficial in the meaning of that both parties would contribute to make one another's life better. I think that is the true meaning of friendship. But it wasn't always like that. And it made me realize that I haven't found my people yet. I have a few people that I would call my people, but I knew before coming to Paris, before this year even started, I knew I wanted to create new friendships, new relationships. I wanted to get out of this bubble that I was still in. And don't get me wrong, because after high school, I moved to California. I was traveling a lot. I met so many people, but no one besides maybe three or five people really stick to me, or I stick to them. And when I talk about friends, I'm not talking about people you meet and you like and you vibe with, but I really talk about people that are supporting your vision and that really want to see you succeed and that also want to just see you happy. And I'm not saying it's hard to find those, it's just, it depends on you and it depends on where you're going. And everyone deals with so many things, so I don't want to judge anyone for letting go. But I just knew I wanted to find people that were more aligned with my vision, that I now knew I was serious about and I really wanted to pursue, because I think there was a time when I didn't even know that I wanted to go that path for sure. So maybe that's why I didn't find the right people. Maybe that's why I didn't know who I was looking for, because I like to be a lonely wolf as well. I feel a lot of power in doing things by myself with anyone else. I like being alone. I know I'm capable of a lot of things by myself. Knew my true potential all the time, even though I was maybe worried I was lost a little. But anyway, now I realize there is true potential and power in knowing the right people, and you can find them if you're right to yourself and honest. I think the most important part is honesty. So when I came to Paris, I wasn't looking for anyone. I wasn't particular chasing anyone. I knew I wanted to meet people and I wanted to collaborate with creatives. But most of the time, you happen to find the people you're looking for by coincidences, and maybe that's the universe or God helping you out, because do believe like the universe and God is watching you, and when they see you know where you want to go, they will create a path and they will put people in the place. And I realize there are people out there that will offer you opportunities without you asking, because I'm not afraid to ask. I was never afraid to ask, and I was never afraid to be asked to do something. Um, so now some people are coming. A little bit awkward, but we're gonna handle. Um, but when I first had this situation when someone just asked me if I wanted to do a certain thing, and I wasn't even talking about that with that person. Like, I didn't even mention it, but it was actually one of my biggest dreams, or it is one of my biggest dreams, that I go more towards acting. And this friend that I made, she just happened to ask me if I wanted to do something in that field. And I just felt like this was very cool because I didn't ask for it. And yeah, so um I just really like that. And I also felt Paris gave me a lot of opportunities. But for the first time, I was like, I'm not gonna run after the opportunities. I'm not gonna chase everything down. And you probably have heard about this phrase, I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me will simply find me, which is very popular on Pinterest and Instagram right now. And it is true in a way because obviously it's a very natural thing to chase. We are made like that. We are biologically programmed to do that. So it is hard for us to not do that all the time, but I think what they really mean by this quote, or with that quote, is that you're not supposed to run all the time. You're supposed to work on yourself and do things that are beneficial for you, even though you're alone. And let's say you want to meet new people, the right people, you're gonna work on yourself. You're gonna find out what you really like and what you're passionate about, and then you're gonna go to these places. You maybe join a new group or workshop, and then you meet the people your values are aligned with. It's not like you're gonna sit in the dark and wait for the light to make its way through your door or window, but it is you are the force and you have to do it, but you don't have to put so much pressure on it. And that's a lesson I really had to learn, and it probably took me maybe from, I would say, from 16 to 21. I wasn't like that. I was chasing a lot of things because I was very young. I'm still very young, but I was so ambitious and I just really wanted things to happen right that second. So, yeah. And it's interesting like how your mindset changes. And now I'm so confident in my decisions. I have trust that I make the right decisions because honestly, there are no wrong decisions to be made. It's only gonna learn and teach you something. It's gonna broaden your horizon in a way. So it's okay to just let time figure it out, but you should constantly work on yourself. Maybe not in an active way all the time, but you shouldn't wait around, but you should focus on yourself. And I know that might sound a little bit egocentric for some people, but I think a lot of people seek confidence and validation in others and not in themselves. And that's when you make your happiness be dependent on other people, which never will lead you to true freedom and happiness, I think. So I'm very grateful. I visited Paris during that time and I met all these people. It just happened recently, so I don't know where it's gonna take me and how much it's gonna influence my future life, my future self. I try to act like my future self, and you probably heard that before. Um, just because I don't wanna be led by fear. I wanna make decisions without being afraid. And I'm glad I came back to this place within myself by visiting Paris, another place where I was born, or I wasn't living there at any point in my life. I visited it before. But yeah, this trip was really good for me, and it also made me appreciate my life that I'm having right now, that I'm living right now. And I'm really happy to be back in nature, back with my horses, and I'm looking forward to all the future projects as well. So I'm just very, very happy and balanced. I think it's not just happiness, it's more being balanced within yourself. And yeah, I think for me, that's when I'm the happiest. That's when I have the most power to pursue the things I love. And I'm so detached from opinions of others or judgment. Not in a bad way. I still consider it and I will think about it and try to take something good out of it. But I'm so sure I will make my way, that it is fine. Like, if some people don't see that, that is fine, you know? If you lose some friends, that's fine because maybe they weren't even real friends. So, I hope you can find this within yourself, what I'm feeling right now. And yes, I don't know how the future will look like.